Somehow we made it all the way to the end of April already, but that doesn't matter. Here's some news to report. Last week we saw Puffs, the drama club spring play, spring into action. And as far as anyone in the current drama club is concerned, it is the first play in NHS history to sell out all 4 nights of its premiere, of its performance. That is largely attributable to extensive marketing on social media, as well as extremely positive word of mouth from students and attendance members alike. Even though I couldn't see it myself, here's what some crew members got in terms of video and reception.
I think their play is really good so far. We're in the first half. Max Stern has a great performance. I really like the direction they're taking it. The fog machines was such a great addition to like the overall set. I think the set is great too. Like it's a very good show. I really enjoy it.
Puffs was awesome. There were so many inside jokes, and I mean the cast, some of them seemed like they were acting so naturally, and the narrator was so good. I would definitely see it again.
Hello, it is lovely to see you. I enjoyed opening night so much. I was so nervous, but we had a sold-out show and a standing ovation at the end, and it was so worth it to like get that energy from the audience. I loved it. Absolutely thrilling. Great cast, great crew. So proud of everyone. I love it so much.
I'm Max Stern. Today we just had our opening night, like Talia just said. I play Mr. Voldy. This show is about a certain school of magic for boys and girls. And come watch this Harry Potter spoof. So please enjoy.
Yeah, so this show is great for all ages. It's a fun time. Probably my favorite part is that it's just so fast and so dynamic that there's never a part on the stage where there's no fun happening on it. And being a sound crew leader, I don't know, sounds great.
The preceding footage brought to you by...
Here we come in with the vacuum. Absolutely. House crew, best crew.
Eco Club also had a fundraiser last week where they were selling little chocolate cups to raise money for their cleanup.
So we just got done selling the dirt cups. We had around 200 sold. So thank you to everyone for supporting Eco Club and purchasing one.
So the money's going to go to our courtyard cleanup that's happening tomorrow from 10 to 2 Saturday. And we're going to be planting trees and plants and just getting it to look nice and pretty. And then I think a lot of people really liked our paper spoons in the dirt cups and then our biodegradable cups.
Ballpark, how much did you guys make?
I'd say probably like $500 or $500. So really good profit, and I think it's really successful.
And now for this week's sports update. Softball began last week with a win, and here's a clip on that.
And we're Nina's softball. Today we won our first conference game against Appleton East. Our next game is Thursday at Oshkosh North at 4:30.
And our next home game is Friday at 4:30 against Fond du Lac.
We also have a non-conference game against Freedom. Come support your fellow Rockets.
They didn't fare as lucky for the rest of the week, but they have a very packed schedule this week with 6 games, the first of which is at home. Soccer began with a loss, transitioned into a win, and this week they also have 3 games, all of which are away. Track, here's some info of the recent events. Baseball began with a loss but turned it into win-win-win. They have 4 games this week. The first 2 are at home. Girls lacrosse suffered a second defeat. Boys lacrosse, defying expectations, finally won the 7th game of their season. Boys tennis, on the other hand, won 3 games last week. Here's a clip on that for more information.
Okay, so we're from the Nina tennis team. Last week we played Oshkosh West on Tuesday, and we won that match 7-0. And then we played Appleton North on Thursday. We also won that 7-0.
And then this weekend we had the Nina Invitational. We beat Arrowhead, Whitefish Bay, and Eau Claire. We are 3-0 on the day. And then this upcoming week we have matches against Kimberly on Tuesday at Kimberly, and then Thursday against Appleton East.
Mm-hmm. And then this weekend we'll end it off with a tournament against some great teams. Brookfield East, New Trier, their team from Illinois, and some other team, but we'll hopefully do well. So,
seniors, this Saturday is the night that you have been waiting for your entire high school career. The senior prom is about to be on us. So here's a clip from Mrs. Severson, prom organizer, telling us what it's about.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Mrs. Severson, and this week on April 30th is prom. We're really excited. We've been working really hard on having a great event. Tickets can be purchased all week before and after school. And during AACP, they do need to be purchased by seniors. Also, if you are bringing a guest from another school or a guest that's graduated, you need a guest pass, which is due Tuesday at 3:30 to the activities office. If you're bringing a guest that is a student here, you do not need to fill out the guest pass. So tickets are $20, and doors open at 8 o'clock, and you'll come through Pickard, the Pickard entrance, door 5, and then it goes until midnight. So hope to see you there. It'll be really fun.
One thing I forgot to mention when recording this episode.
So VAC stands for Visual Arts Classic, and it is a competitive arts team at Nina High School at the regional and state level.
So VAC works by giving you a prompt and a medium at the beginning of the year. You create a long-term piece based on this prompt that will get judged at competition. And then at competition, you also create an on-site piece, which is based off the same medium in a different prompt. There's also a trivia competition called Quiz Bowl. You're given an artist at the beginning of the year to study and get your knowledge for Quiz Bowl.
So some of the mediums you could compete with are drawing, painting, printmaking, personal adornment, sculpture, digital art, photography, and more.
VAC is a pretty minimal time commitment. You have the long-term project, obviously, but a lot of that is outside of the really few meetings we have just to check up on how you're doing. And then we have only 2 competitions the whole year, regional and state competition. So if you're in other types of activities and stuff, you can totally work around and do VAC as well.
I really like being able to express myself without the commitment of like an art class.
My favorite part about VAC was meeting new people and trying new things. My favorite thing about VAC was meeting other artists from different schools.
My favorite thing was the easygoing environment. One of my favorite parts about VAC was the critiques. I got a lot of good feedback at competition.
I really enjoyed meeting new people.
My favorite thing about VAC is working with unique prompts and time constraints.
Joining VAC is super easy. There's flyers all around the school with QR codes. If you scan these QR codes, you'll be brought to a digital application. You'll hear back about these in fall. There's also an informational meeting on April 28th during AACP in room 420, which is Mrs. Santiago's room. There'll be free stickers and snacks.
Later this week, you will also be able to see the band concert. Here's a clip on that.
So the band concert is this Thursday in the Pickard Auditorium at 7:30 p.m. It involves the Symphonic Band and the Wind Symphony Band.
What is one thing you're excited for at the band concert?
One thing I'm excited for is the songs we're going to play. We have a lot of different selection. I think it's going to be a good night.
This week's weather will see a continuation of the unusually cold temperatures that have been affecting us for quite a long time. It might get a bit warmer by the end of the week, though. That's all for this week. Rockets be amazing.